AKA, is that minus a little big? Minus that. Alright, we're just gonna go with that because I can't take it anymore. Also known as, I can't make it that big, that's just ridiculous. Sorry. At some point today, we will get to actually note taking.
Yeah.
How about right now?
Sounds good.
AKA Cartesian coordinate system or graph. I don't know. Whatever it is there. And you've done this before. By the way, our whole entire world is cut into a Cartesian coordinate system. Our Earth is split into lines of latitude and longitude. So just a quick and easy way for you to find locations of spots and points when you need to. In this system, before you mostly dealt with this quadrant right here, which is quadrant 1. Write that down because you will be asked that every now and then. And for some reason they use Roman numerals, so I will do as well. The upper right-hand corner is quadrant 1, and then it goes counterclockwise. This is quadrant 2. This, believe it or not, is quadrant 3. And this is quadrant 4. 4 in Roman numerals is a 1 in front of a 5. So there you have it there. In other terms you need to know is origin. Right here, the origin is the point 0, 0. And in order to find points on a Cartesian coordinate system thingamabobber there, we have what are called ordered pairs. And they're called ordered pairs because the order of them is very important. Okay, and they look like this. For example, this one, 3, 2. The first number is the x number, which is the over number. It tells you how far over you're going. The second number is the y number, and it tells you how far up/down you're going. So there's a couple different methods that you can use to locate these points. You could say to yourself, okay, I'm going over 3, over positive 3, up 2, and that gets you the point. Or you could put your finger at 3 on the x-axis, finger at 2 on the y-axis, and see where those two lines cross. That's the same thing, 3, 2. I don't know if there's any other ways to do it, but that's kind of the gist there. Notice in quadrant number 1, both the x and the y will always be positive. Okay, and that's why you've dealt with that before, because we didn't do a lot with negative numbers before. Okay, in quadrant number 2, the x is negative and the y is always positive. So anything in quadrant 2 is going to have a negative x value but a positive y value. And again, you could go over -3 and up 2. That's going to be that point right there. Quadrant 3 has both our negative, -3, -2, and quadrant 4 has just the y negative and the x always being positive. So that being said, right now for me, would you plot the point -5, 4? Put a point on your coordinate graph that you have there at -5, 4. And I suppose we should have emphasized this. This one here that is horizontal is the x-axis, and the one that is vertical is the y-axis. So everybody got the -5, 4 point there? I'm sure everybody's in the same. -5 and 4. You got -5, 4 there? -5 on the x-axis, 4 on the y. -5, 4, -5, 4, -5, 4, -5, 4, -5, 4. -5, 4, -5, 4, Yeah, most people go wrong in that they -5, 4. You get their x size and that mixed up. -5, 4. Actually, you probably want to label it, so negative 5, 4. Negative 5, 4, negative 5, 4. Yeah, people get it backwards and they start putting the negative 5 here and the 4 there. No, it goes negative 5 on the x-axis, 4 up. Negative 5, 4. How about 6, negative 2? 6 comma negative 2, where would that point be? 6, negative 2. Where is it? 6, negative 2? 6, negative 2. 6, negative 2. 6 on the x-axis, negative 2 on the y. Always find the number on this axis first. Horizontal axis first. Vertical axis second.
Six,
Six, negative 3. Oh, man. 6, negative 2. Try some more, because we'll never succeed at this homework if we can't find the point. How about negative 4, negative 3? Negative 4, negative 3. Again, people find it on this line first. Negative 4 on this line is right here. And then you go negative 3. So it should be in quadrant number 3. Both are negative in quadrant 3. Quadrant 3, quadrant 3, quadrant 3. Sure, why not? Turn your books to page 364. And on your, well, actually 365. You know what? Let me see what I got. Look at problem number 7 there. 7a says to graph that rectangle where they give you the coordinates. So that's what I want you to do on your piece of paper right there. You are to put vertices at negative 2, negative 1, 2, negative 1, 2, 3, and negative 2, 3, and draw a rectangle. Do that right now for me. Page 365, where it says in the problem 7, the vertices of a rectangle are located at negative 2, negative 1, put a point at all four, and then you connect the dots. Generally, it would be best if you did it with a straight edge. It might be wise to bring a straight edge. Maybe a protractor that gets clamped in your 3-ring binder. We'll give you 35 seconds or less to do that. Wow, those 4 points in the median are rectangles. And then you can shade it in and put a smiley face in there. hopefully your rectangle appears to be similar to that one, yes or no? Oh, did I do something wrong? Oh, I did number 8, didn't I? Sorry. I did number 8. Let's try that again. Can I get rid of this? Sure I can. Let's try this again. It should look like this. How about this? Is that big enough? There's gotta be a better way to do this. How come it doesn't, you zoom in like this and it doesn't let you do it? Alright, the 4 points were, I'm sorry, let's try that again, I'll look at the right one. -2, -1. -2. -2, -1. What was the next one? 2, -1. Then 2 what? 2, 3. And then the other one has to be this one here, which is -2, 3. Was it just that skinny little rectangle there? So it's just this.
I got a square.
Or maybe it's a square. Mine's probably not so much because it's. You sure you got a square?
Yeah.
Did I do something wrong?
I think yours is
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a square because it's 4 units this way and 4 units that way. Now, let me tell you, children, because I have to tell every class this here. On your homework assignments, your paper is nothing, no more than a bunch of grids all put together here. So when they tell you to do this, okay, you don't just throw lines any which place and put little hash marks anywhere. Use the lines you are given and the squares you are given to draw them so they're right. Sometimes I have kids, let's say this is their piece of paper, and then they do this. They'll go, oh, I'm supposed to have a grid. Wait, let me freeze it, go back. I'm gonna push this on plus, and watch how big it gets right away. Why wouldn't it just get a little bigger? Why does it have to get super big all the time? Like this, why doesn't it do that? No, it's like monster big. Anyways, we'll right. That's perfect. So what I have is kids that do this. When they get this little thing here, okay, they will just randomly do something like this. Oh, I'm just going to draw a grid that looks like this, and then they just make their little marks like this anywhere they want to. No. Use the lines you're given, draw on the lines, and use the lines that you're given for the hash marks as well. You can adjust. You are 6th graders. You are smart enough. You are more than capable enough, for the most part there. Now, your assignment, you ask.
What is our assignment?